Moving on to our most annoying story of the day. And when I saw this video, I was so mad because what was the reason? Do we have the video? Okay, so let's play this video and then you tell me what you think. On this video, we have Ngesh, Kaveve Kazoze hitmaker, and she is in a matatu, as she should. You know, it's a means of transport. It gets you from point A to point B. But the problem I had with this video is people decided to take out their phones and start recording her and heckling her and asking her why she was in a matatu. It was such an annoying scene. Please look and judge for yourself.
Kazoze kuja tupige kasenti. Cheki. Shika. Leta tumbili akikusign. Nini happen? Ngesh. Wewe Ngesh nini? Gay. Subscribe wa live. Tumesubscribe. Angusha live Ngesh. Angusha mstari Ngesh. Kazoze rada. Ona bongi bana. Bongi. Okay, Kazoze. Naka wewe. Tuangalie.
So that happened earlier this morning, and that just, you know, it's mad annoying. Because what was the reason? What was the reason? The audacity of human beings, because pretty much you're just projecting all of your insecurities upon this young girl. She just has 1 or 2 songs out. What did you expect? That she'd be driving, that she'd be a billionaire. Why are you projecting all of your insecurities and putting all of your expectations on this young girl? Now, she probably felt very bad after this trip, and all she wanted to do was get from point A to point B. But here you are, heck, asking her, Kwani, what happened? What do you mean? Why are you in a matatu? Kwani, what is happening in your life? Who has not been in a matatu? The expectations we put on people just because they are in the public limelight is too much. Even me, I use a matatu. As in, you should see me in town. Okay, you probably won't recognize me without all this makeup. But you know, it's a means of transport. Why are we trying to shame people for traveling? Why? What was the reason for all of that? It was very unnecessary, guys. Shame on you guys.
Now, I feel like this happens all the time, including at some point we were having a conversation with our cameraman, Steve, and he made me laugh because of what he said. He said, ule beshte yako nilimcheki kwa matatu juzi. I'm just like, it's just like a thing he said, a combination of an energy which is just like, all right, that's a lot. But ultimately, you get surprised as well. Like when you get into this space and you start to realize that it's a lot of faking it till you make it, then you kind of understand where people are coming from. And that's why you'll see people staying home most of the time. Not everyone wants to be out. And when they're out with their other popular friends because they have less judgment. If me, I'm out with Turi, we are perambulating. But then you see us with calculators later trying to go Dutch. That's a you problem. That's a you problem. Because guess what? We know what our capacity is. And simply because we are going to be showing off on social media, living our best lives, which we do, it doesn't mean that we are made of money. However, a lot more people prefer to hang out with their own crowds because then they don't get these kinds of pressures. They don't get these kinds of judgments. Imagine if you were hanging out with a couple of people like these and all they're doing is taking sneaky videos so that they can showcase on the internet how broke you are. Do you know what I mean? Or they can showcase on the internet how you're struggling. It's really hilarious to see these kinds of things happening. And it goes so far as your regular friends using you to get out of things or to get into things. It happens. They're not celebrities. You're a bit of a celebrity. And here you are being dragged and welcomed into everything so that they can get free drinks. They can get free blah, blah, blah here and there. These things happen a lot. And it's very unfortunate. And it is because of things like these happening constantly that you will see celebrities keep on faking it. Because unfortunately, there is no room that you leave for people to actually just express themselves and live their best lives. You know, it can be very, very daunting sometimes that you even go to some places with makeup and some places without makeup, and people will not even tell you're the same person. It's like you're a completely different person, and you actually enjoy the fact that people don't recognize you. It is very, very cool. The other day, I almost felt secondhand embarrassment because I had no makeup. I was going to Karura. I had no makeup. I was rock. You know how I rock up when I'm going to Karura? Just sneakers, tights, and a simple shirt and a cap. As in nothing else going on. And this girl was like, "Come for me," and I'm like, "Ah, stuff." She's recognizing she's going to want to take a selfie and do whatever. And then on the same day, I was walking in the first and I saw this very popular lady on social media, and in my mind I was like, imagine if I asked her to take a selfie with me. Of course she's not going to want to do that, so why would I put her in that position? So start to think in those ways. If you on your best day look amazing, and you on your regular day just look regular. If you see me going to shop at my local supermarket, which unfortunately is Lavington Mall, in pajamas and slippers, that's my local supermarket. Can you people leave me alone? Can you people leave me alone? Simply because your local is different from mine doesn't mean I have less of a right to dress raggedy when I go there. Do you get me? So let's try and be more human. That's the word. Just be human. If you were in that position, if you were being heckled like that, if you were being told things like, "Hey, chapia mistari," on a day you are just going, do I look like I'm at work right now? Mimi niko kwa matatu, nakanika niko job, niko studio, mnaniambia niwapatie lines zikitoka. Nyote bedhe mnakuanga mkasirisha watu sana. Mnaboingi sana bedhe. If you've ever done this to a celebrity, myself included, and I feel bad about it, please try and think of yourself in your regular self. Ukikutana na mtu and then they recognize you, your high school friends, that day you are just looking how you are looking. Umevaa dera inakaa kanzu, umevaa rubber shoes ama Crocs, and you're walking on the streets. No eyelashes, no eyebrows, your hair is looking how it wants to look, and you're just walking to go and buy nyanyas pale nje, and you see your high school friends, and they're like, "Oh my God, Sasa, kai unaka funny." How would you feel?
Unaka interesting.
Oh my God, life inakupeleka aje. You know the way they do that face? Life inakupeleka aje. Like,
you know what? To Ngesh, please
keep doing what you're doing.
Free yourself from the burden of public expectation.
Nothing.
Do it. As in, you need to go, because even sometimes I'm in town and I do the estimate. Taking a cab from town
to your house,
my house,
700 shillings
is all of, you know,
matatu
50 is, maybe it's 50 bob. It's
50.
Like kama ni rush hour ni 70 bob. And I do that math and I'm like, you know what?
I'll take this
I'll
matatu.
be in this matatu. And even, you know, I just cross the road and enter my house. As in, zero walking distance, you know.
On the duty.
And then I'm in the same matatu as you. And you want to shame me for being in the same... See, you're in mental illness.
You're in mental illness.
Why are you trying to shame me for the same thing I'm doing?
Gosh.
That is mad.